And they will receive. Willie Johnson is back deep in kickoff return formation for the first time on the blue here in 2019. They think it could be a very special Boise State football season. And Johnson's going to bring the ball out on the kickoff return. He's got some burst and gets it close to the 25-yard line. Down, making some noise. Marshall, quarterback pressure to that completion. I don't know that he got there. It's close, but I'm not sure all the way. I don't think he did. They're down at 6. Bachmeier has a nice pocket, and he'll throw with a receiver wide open for a first down and more. I think that's Garrett Collingham, the tight end. At wind. On the move, that throw short, and a great open field tackle. Well short of the first down. Jim Mora, Paul Carcaterra, and a fake with the quarterback keep, and Green, who's got that speed. That was a nice move. He took a big hit and gets shoved out of bounds. This drive after starting inside their own 10. They will get the ball on the outside to Tyler King. And the ball came out. Extra effort. I don't think they blew the whistle. Now Boise State should have recovered that one. The question is, did they? If they didn't, that would be some shades of last week in Florida State, but they did. They pounced on the ball, and a turnover with Tyler King trying to get a little extra yardage at the end of the play. The ball came out.
Watch the tackle here by Nawahini, up under the chin. Once he secures the tackle, everybody else comes in and goes after the ball. You watch Weaver trying to rip it out. That's a big play.
Last week at Tallahassee, his first game at Boise State, his kick is up and it drifts to the right. No good. So the first miss of his Boise State career from 49 yards. And so far, still nothing. With a play fake, and Green flips it down the right sideline. There is Xavier Gaines for a big gain. Got upended at the end of it, but inside the 35 all the way down to the 30. It is hard to find him. And they couldn't there. Hand off. And a big hole on the left side, straight up the middle. Brendan Knox inside the 15. Not quite first and goal, but on their offensive line. It's a good unit. Knox gets another carry and a burst into the end zone for a touchdown. Brendan Knox has put Marshall ahead. 13-yard touchdown run. Tomorrow, with a full day of college football. Marshall with the first touchdown of this game. Boise State is going to bring the kick back, and John Hightower's got room. Hightower across the 35, close to the 40 for a nice kick return for Boise State. Let's a short drop, and that throw over the top, back shoulder. Did he get the foot down? Yes. Khalil Shakir, who looks like he's turning into a big-time playmaker. That's in the shotgun, and he's going to throw the ball with some pressure coming. And Bachmeier will fling it up, incomplete. So Marshall brings pressure. Bachmeier goes down, and the Thundering Herd defense with another stop. Another snap. He will hand it off on the right side, and a big hole with blockers out in front. Across midfield for Tyler King.
You want to look at Weaver down here. They dropped him.
Instead, to the opposite side, and that ball knocked down. That was a dangerous pass. Again, looking for the redshirt freshman Keaton. It's fourth down. 17. They'll just hand the ball off. Knox picking his way forward, and Knox got pretty close. He at least got to, I doubt they're going to go.
Trainers were working on that shoulder. He has not returned. If something changes, I'll let you know.
They do have another good back, Kalani. Play fake to him. Bachmeier down the middle, and a catch by the tight end. John Bates outside the 40. That's a big play. Marshall showed some pressure. Really didn't bring a whole lot of extra pressure, but nobody was open. Bachmeier spins forward, and it's going to depend on the spot. I think he got there.
Not this day and age.
So across midfield, first down. And a little pitch play coming left side with speed to the corner. That's Shakir. Inside the 30. Shakir picking his way. Inside the 10, all the way inside the 5. This kid can play. The sophomore from the same hometown as Hank Bachmeier. They do. Bachmeier is going to keep it. Bachmeier dives for the touchdown.
Why throw it when you give it to Hank?
I tell you what, the true freshman, he does have some guts.
Yes, he does.
If you don't get there, I don't think you get points.
You go into half with 0.
Brian Harsin, I'm sure he's happy to have the touchdown.
True freshman performance so far.
And that touchdown run was kind of like a do-or-die play. They did not have a timeout, and so he comes out slinging it on the first play of the second half. Arm target across midfield to his second tight end, Garrett Collingham. 3rd and 9 across midfield, first drive of the second half. Broncos trying to get this offense going. In the pocket, and a strike throw right on target. Hightower to the end zone. Touchdown. What did Harsin just say? Give the kid time. There are opportunities to make plays.
Marshall rushed 3. They spied again with Couch.
Full shoulder fake. Isaiah Green on the move will take a loss. Well, it's a great story, and Paul continues to be a big part of this Boise State program. Down. True freshman quarterback Hank Bachmeier, who's starting to spin it, and he's starting to find some receivers that are open. John Bates with the catch and run, the tight end, for another Boise first down.
Here at Boise State.
And Bates and Collingham both have made big plays in this one. From the shotgun, the handoff, big hole Halani. There's the true freshman runner inside the 20. Possible? Does Bachmeier
he'd be lined up deeper.
Right. He steps up. Why not just heave it to the end zone? It is incomplete. I'm not sure he made that one catchable for Butler. So they were inside the 20, 1st and 10, and on the move and looking to put some distance between themselves and the Thundering Herd. And the Marshall defense with some help. Play clock down to 2, down to 1. They get the ball snapped. Pressure immediately in the sack. And that's Curtis Weaver. On 2nd and 10. Bachmeier's going to throw it again. This time a quick hitter over the middle. And the move to get away from the first would-be tackler gets Boise State the first down. Last week, he's going to be okay, but he's obviously out this week. 3rd down and short. Pressure coming. Bachmeier delivers, takes a hit, and right there for a first down. Man, and he pops back up again. This kid is something else.
This is classic Hank Bachmeier.
We haven't seen Robert Mahone in a while. Van Buren on the left side. Inside the 20, down to the 16. Bachmeier with a play fake. And that one tipped up and intercepted. That's Omari Cobb who comes away with a turnover. So the second straight time Boise State gets inside the 20 and they don't score any points. That tip ball turns into an interception in this 4th quarter. 3rd and 11, first play of the quarter. And Green gets knocked down. The ball is out. And Marshall fell on the ball. I think Green's saying it was an incomplete pass. Bachmeier in the pocket, steps up, and the ball's out. He got hit from behind, and Marshall has the football. A strip sack for the Thundering Herd, and that's a turnover.
You're not going to see Ezra Cleveland get beat a lot on the edge, but he got beat there.
We'll see. Isaiah Green in the pocket, pressured, and he's going to go down. That may take the decision out of Doc Holliday's hands. A sack for the Broncos defense. Dimitri Washington. So now, sort of that jumbo package on 3rd and 1. Halani is not going to get there. And another big play and stop.
But they'll eventually wear down.
And time is going to be a factor here sooner rather than later. Going downfield, and that's a jump ball, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by the Broncos defense. Is that Noahine?
Yes, it is.
Bachmeier with some pressure picked up. He's got time, and that throw is caught at midfield. What a big completion. A terrific catch by Khalil Shakir.
We'll ask Brian.
We'll be back here in a couple weeks. That's a completion. You're leaning on your true freshman very close, a little bit short. You don't want incompletions that stop the clock. You want him to put the ball on the money, keep that clock. And Boise will hand it off. And a tackle with the lunge for the first down. Now the clock is going to move. I don't know. That was the tight end Collingham coming around the end.
Up the run.
On 3rd and 3. And Halani will not get the ball. Bachmeier keeps it. Bachmeier! we'll see where they put the ball down. They stopped the clock momentarily. The football ended up out. Did he get the first down? I guess he did, yeah. Because they played really hard. Their offense just could not do anything.
Nope.
And maybe the Broncos defense is largely responsible for that. But if Boise State fans thought after the win against Florida State that this season was just going to be an easy cakewalk to an undefeated regular year, tonight is a little bit of a wake-up call.
I think so. And, you know, to the fans it is, to the coaches, it's not. You know, coaches never take a game for granted. It's not in the DNA of a coach. But great learning experience, I think, tonight for the Broncos. There are no such thing as moral victories, but a great fight put up by Marshall.
14-7 for Jim Mora, for Paul Carcaterra, for Scott Matthews, our producer, Anthony DeMarco, our director, our whole crew. Dave Fleming saying so long from the blue turf in Boise. Coming up next, NFL Live. Broncos win 14-7.